엄마 스퀴시 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 하나 둘셋 뭐야?
귀여워.
That's a middle finger. Give me the middle finger.
김진 작가님이
He's like, who is this crazy guy?
Yeah, right.
Am I the? He's not a cat.
아니, 그 우리 집 공원보다 훨씬 좋네. 야가야 괜찮아요?
가야는 잡는다. 아이고. 어떠십니까?
뭐? 어? 어? 응? 오케이. 땀.
아이고 잘했네.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
아이고
much.
잘했네.
Then you. 이거. 빵. 빵. Hey, I knew it.
Us too. I mean, we've got to keep at it.
Oh, this is on 5 6. Yeah, Milky Way.
Whoa.
And I think he took it during the. If it's just for home, like all these lemony, fruity one will be good.
Super cool.
Oh, you should take out your sunglasses.
Cold? No? Warm? Is this room temp?
Room 10.
Careful.
With Summers Rock and
No. I don't wanna go over there.
go over where?
There. Right.
Stay on designated trail.
Wow. 아, 이뻐라.